Emily says that her fiancé, Kevin, suddenly left her after she started receiving strange calls from women stating that he was cheating on her and selling drugs. According to her, Kevin only came home for a few days at a time, leaving her alone while she was pregnant with his child. After a year, Kevin finally came home saying he was ready to be a father to his children. But Emily is demanding that he take a lie detector test to prove that he wasn't with other women while she waited for him. Emily, why are you here?
I'm here because a man that I had spent 7 years being engaged to and off and on in a relationship since the 6th grade, with 2 kids for the last 7 years, I was getting phone calls and text messages and people saying that he was sleeping with females, that he was giving drugs to girls for sexual favors, and it hurt.
During this time, he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. He would come back weeks at a time. He would be, he would leave for weeks at a time. He would come back for a few days here and there, and then.
And what would you say to him when he came back?
I would try to ask him what's going on or why he would do this to me and his family, and he turned around and would be like, I have to go to the store and take off. I mean, it made me pissed off. I was upset. It hurt. It not only hurt me, but it hurt my kids.
And during this time, you were pregnant again. So you had 2 children.
Yeah,
you were pregnant with your 3rd.
Yes, I had 2 kids. I was pregnant with my 3rd, and
he decides, I want to be a drug dealer.
I was going to the doctor's office and dragging my 2 kids along, and I had to do it alone, and I tried the best.
So when he would come back for a day or 2 after being gone a month, did he give you money?
No. There was a few times in the very beginning he would help out here and there, but other than that, no, not at all.
So he's making all this money selling drugs and he's not giving you any?
No, there was even a time that he went gambling and he won $5,000, and I heard from a friend that he cashed it and I did not get a single cent.
So let me ask you a question. What do you love about this guy?
Well, Steve, in the last 6 years before this last year, he was a great guy. He was all about his family. He was all about going to work, taking care of his kids. He was an awesome person till I got that phone call and saying that he was doing drugs. And
what do you think changed?
I think it was an influence from his friends on what they were doing and how they were living their life. And maybe I'm thinking that maybe he thought that he could try to play both, like be in the streets and make money but still be at home. But
and how do you feel the fact that he's selling drugs, maybe destroying people's lives?
It pissed me off, and every time that I felt he was on drugs, I'd kick him out the house when he come back around. Because being pregnant and knowing that he's on drugs and here and there we slept together, I was I was scared. Like, there's girls out there that don't care about their body or their lives, and they share each other's pipes and use each other's needles, and I was consistently going and getting STD checks. Did not want it around my kids. I protected my kids as much as I could, and I tried to give them an outlet by putting them in sports, and you know, they were pissed off, they were sad, they were crying. At one point while I was pregnant, I allowed my son to hit and punch me just to make himself feel better.
You're here today to know if he slept with women while he was out on the streets.
Yeah, from all the phone calls and text messages and everything that I got, there was one that really got to me because she said she was pregnant.
Can you forgive him for that?
It will be hard. I guess you could say it would be hard to try to get past it, but there's so much good in the past that I would try to work with him. And the fact that he's here now.
I've been with my wife for 17 years, and I wonder if I started dealing drugs and disappearing for months at a time. I kind of know the answer. Is he clean now?
Yeah, seems like he's back to himself. He's been looking for a job. He's interacted with the kids. He's going to soccer games and soccer practices.
But if he fails for cheating on you?
I don't know if I could stay with him.
Well, then, no. Because that's code for, yes, I'm going to stay with him. I mean, that's what, a woman that says, I don't know. I mean, a guy left, he abandoned you.
And
he abandoned his family.
Yeah, he did.
I'm guessing more than likely when somebody's doing drugs, they'll do anything. And they'll certainly sleep with other people.
Well, I hope that's not the case. But
Let's hope that's not the case.
But otherwise, Steve, no, I wasn't just a doormat to him. I stood up for myself. I told him he cannot be at the house.
Well, you know what? I want to see that today.
I moved on.
Let's meet Kevin.
All right. We had nowhere to go. We were in a shelter. I couldn't look at myself as a man because I couldn't support you and the kids.
It don't matter. I was pregnant. You should have been there to help.
And I'm here now.
But then you should have been there.
I got carried away in the drugs and stuff, but, you know, I'm here to fix.
But you should have been there. I was pregnant. Do you know how hard it is to take care of 2 kids and be pregnant?
If you can't let the past go and all that, then let it go.
No, you're going to deal with this. No, you're going to deal with this. Kevin, you're gonna deal with this. Like, I'm tired of holding it back. I sit back and I hear about how you're sleeping with all these girls and everything else like that, and I want to know the truth.
Look, I already said the truth. You need to let the past go.
No.
That's what you need to do.
I don't need to, because we have kids.
You sit around and you talk about how I didn't do.
There's going to get a legit job. There's going to be there for your family.
Are you walking out on her again?
See,
are you walking?
You gotta say.
Are you walking out on her again?
Because really,
are you walking out on her again?
My honest opinion is that you just.
Your honest opinion to what? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I.
Good.
I'm not a drug dealer.
That's mine too. You know what?
My kids every day know who their dad is and where he's at. You had to leave, huh?
I had to.
The best thing for her is that you do run away again.
Yeah,
run away and stay away. Go ahead, run. Who's gonna stop you?
Look.
You could have stayed
You came
with
on
your
national
kids.
television to make me look bad. It ain't even like that. You know me.
To make you look bad.
You know me.
You did a good job all
nobody
by
asked your
yourself.
opinion.
Yeah.
Nobody asked your opinion.
She did.
I guess.
She wanted to be on my show, so you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Get it. Come on.
Let's
hear it. You have more to say? Do you?
You're getting it.
You could have stayed with your kids. You could have got a legit job instead of making your kids cry in the middle of the night.
I admit that I did drugs.
You made
and
me
cry. I got carried away in the lifestyle.
You told us
but
so many
I'm back
times,
now.
Kevin. You told us so many times that you're on your way home and you'd never show up.
Come here and hear this.
What did you come for?
What did I come for?
What did you come for?
I came here because she made me come here.
She made you come here?
Yeah, pretty much.
And so what are you going to do? Now run again?
Yeah, walk away from me. Slap out of him.
You know what? You are a coward, my man.
Yeah, I guess so.
You are a coward.
Oh my God, man! I want to hit this guy.
Do you want to come results?
Man.
Yeah.
I want
to know.
What's sad is, do you still want that man?
You're just gonna run away?
Yep.
Again?
Yep.
Then you're going home alone.
You have got pregnant by a guy 3 times who's just. Like, what do kids want? They want their parents, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I got.
And when you were struggling, when you needed somebody, was he there for you?
No.
And what does he do? You ask him here to come here today, and he didn't last, what, about 30 seconds on stage? and he ran. He's gone. He knows that you wanted answers, and he's gone. He ran because he's afraid of the truth. I guess he was talking about a drug test. I didn't even know we gave him a drug test. He passed for not doing any drugs. Yay. And then he came here and he took a lie detector test. and we asked him, in the past year, have you had sexual contact with any other women besides Emily? And he said no. In the past year, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides Emily? And he answered no. In the past year, have you exchanged drugs for sexual favors with other women? He answered no. In the past year, did you have sexual intercourse with a woman that claimed to be pregnant by you? He answered no, and the results for his lie detector test came back. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Kevin did not tell the truth. And that's why Kevin ran. Is he really trying to make things work with you? I mean, okay, I became a drug dealer for a year. I stopped. I came back. But as soon as you ask me a tough question, I'm running. And here's the other thing. I know it hurts you, but you know as a mother, you have to keep evil away from your kids, right?
Yes, I
and
do.
people that sell drugs are evil.
Yes,
And,
they are.
And you need to keep him away because he's a bad dude. He's a bad dude. And you got to remember, today, this is the second time he abandoned you.
No, Steve, this is more, and I'm done. I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm cool.
I'm just telling you, if you do go back, you're going to be putting yourself in a position where you're going to get hurt again. If we can help in any way, you let us know. I'd love for you to, make sure you're okay, your kids are okay without this guy. And you can do it, and you have done it, so you know you can do it.
Yep.
But you can't let him back in the door. Good luck to you. I'm really sorry.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.